The vulture pecked at the boy's beak and the boy was instantly awakened by the pain and grabbed the vulture and threw himself off the cliff. In the space of less than a square meter he could only lean as far as possible against the cliff for fear of falling off and being crushed to pieces. Then the boy looked around the position. Now trying to get up is not possible. Now he can only try to go down the cliff. But the point of gravity of the hand is too shallow to make force, resulting in slippery shoes. He almost fell without a firm grip on it. Fortunately, he reacted quickly enough to use both hands to grab the top of the rock to be able to hang on the steep cliffs. But to make matters worse, the sky was covered with dark clouds, lightning and thunder, and in an instant, it was pouring with rain. The boy was drenched and his arms were numb and he couldn't hold on any longer. Looking down at the river of rainwater, he thought to himself, maybe the water can cushion the gravity. He had the courage to let go of his hands and jumped in. I don't know how long it took, but the boy woke up the next day, thirsty and hungry, not caring about the pain in his legs. He crawled to the puddle and drank the murky water with great gusto. After drinking his fill, he took off his snow boots and realized that the back of his foot was swollen into a loaf of bread because of the fracture. He didn't dare to delay, picked up the stone beside him and fixed it on his leg, then twisted it with force. After straightening the bone, he tied a small stick to his leg for support, and then he dragged his limping leg back up the mountain to find his father. When he got to the top of the mountain, he saw the stone marker his father had built for him, which meant he had left him behind. At only 15 years old, the boy didn't know what to do with himself and lay on the ground in despair. But then suddenly the sound of wolves appeared, and the wolves appeared in the distance. Sensing something was wrong, the boy fled in another direction. In the evening, he could only huddle in a tree and endure the cold wind to survive the night. The next morning, when the boy was about to look for food, the wolves came back to him, smelling the human scent.